Hello everybody, my name is Achara, and this is Mega Games Tycoon 2, another episode of my Let's Play series. In the last episode, we released a few games, including Alien Androids 4, which is an arcade cabinet, which we are making here. Now for our next game, what do we want to make? Let's do a game report on that first. I'm thinking an RPG because it's the trend. I did do an RPG a couple games ago, but I think we can do another one now and not burn out our fans. So maybe a sequel to, we don't want to do Fourth Fantasy, right? So I'm thinking Orcs and Dragons. We haven't done a sequel to that in quite some time. We do Orcs and Dragons 4. I mean, we get 50 hype. It does have some IP value, only half a star, but I mean, it's better than none, right? But before we do that, let's just make sure that the engine for the role-playing game is up to date. Ooh, tech level 3, so I think this is up to date. Let's just double check. Yeah, everything's there. All right, so let's make this. The only thing is, the big question we got to decide is, do we want this to be tech level 3 or not? That's going to be an interesting question that I don't have the answer to right now. I will have to think about it as we get into it here. It'll be size A for sure. Orcs and Dragons 4 for adults, yes. And we'll go with this engine. Now, the engine is tech level 3, but we don't have to take this tech level 3 stuff if we don't want to. We could just do tech level 2, right? Depending on how many consoles or how many platforms we can sell to that are capable of tech level 3. So let's just see if there's any dev kits. So, okay, so the Amigo is tech level 3. So let's grab that. The core engine is tech level 3. It doesn't have many users, though. The other one had more. Oh, the Qatari is tech level 3. It has 8.9 million users. So let's grab that. We have some options if we want to go tech level 3. So obviously personal computer is tech level 3, right? So we got a big user base right there. And then the Macintosh is tech level 8. So obviously it can do tech level 3. So basically the Macintosh and the personal computer will never go to style. But we can't make for the Nintendo. We can't make for the Qatari. We can't make for the Tapple or the Commodore C63. We would have to go with the Amigo and the Qatari. So we would be losing, geez. So these are like 80 million. So we'd be losing 60 million potential users if we went tech level 3. So I think I'm just going to go tech level 2 for this game. I think that'll be fine. So that means we'll have to change this out. But there's also stuff that we have more experience in, right? So, but it means we're not gaining experience in the higher stuff. But until another good tech level 3 console comes out, or until the tech level 3 consoles that are out get more users, I think I'm going to stick with tech level 2. So let's turn everything on. Oh wow, 27 to 30. We are getting up there. That's a lot of features. So we will need to do AA games before long, right? 'Cause if we want more than 30 features, it has to be a AA game. All right, and 50 hype. All right, so let's improve the graphics. And pretty soon we're going to have to start making these rooms bigger. Like all of these rooms are going to have to get bigger. But that's fine because we have all kinds of space right now, right? Because we have down here, we own this. And we are not using it yet. This is a lot of space, although, when do we get the 1993? I think we get the mocap studio. Yeah, November 93. So that's almost 6 years away. It uses a lot of space, but hopefully we have this by then. Yeah, 71 million, we might not. We might not. All right, so, and they are doing that. They are researching AAA. They're working on those. They're doing some hype. All right, so let's take it off pause. I just got to remember to get QA doing the right thing once they're done. All right, so let's quickly, let's do special marketing. Let's do a demo for Alien Androids. And then we will start doing marketing for Orcs and Dragons 4. No new orders. Okay, that's contract stuff. That's not a big deal. Okay, QA is done, so we can improve gameplay. Ooh, yeah. All right, the money's rolling in pretty good now. I could probably look at I can buy a publisher soon. Not quite yet. Ooh, I like the sales, how they've jumped up down here. That's a good thing. Gonna have to watch how many cancellations I get though. I can put an extra person in this room. I might do that just to get just to make sure we don't have very many cancellations. So let's do one TV spot there. That'll get it to 80 hype. That'll be fine. So we had one cancellation. We had 21 cancellations. And the orders are going up. Now here's the question. If I pull digging for treasure off the market, can I get 2 rooms making the same arcade cabinet? I wonder how many sales. Yeah, sales are low. Yeah, I'm going to pull it off the market. Where are we at? Digging for treasure. Made 4 million. All right, can they also make this? They can. Perfect. All right, so hopefully they can keep up. We can keep up with 2 rooms making this a little better. Yeah, only 8 cancellations that month. Although orders are not going down. Like, we have backlogged orders right now. So let's see if we can hire another hardware engineering person. We sure can. Maybe 2. Sure can. Beautiful. So whenever we do get into console development, we have lots of people. We got a legendary sound designer. I'm going to make room for them. Although that, I believe, is going to be the limit for desks in this room. That's okay. Where are you, Grant? Grant? All right. I mean, apologize to anybody out there who has the name Grant, but that's an odd name. To me, I mean, yeah, sorry. I shouldn't be crapping on people's names. Anyway, let's do an update for Alien Androids 4. Yeah, I expect Orcs vs. Dragons 4 to be good. It better be. Alright, so customer support. They are all caught up. So can we do a fan shop? Your employees have to take the orders of the merchandise items. The higher the demand, the more employees are needed. Okay, so I feel like in order to do this, I would need more than 1 room for this, because it's like, once you start this, they have to do nothing but that, right? All right, so let's do a games convention. I can afford to throw 200,000 away. Get some extra fans. All right, so they're doing a little better with that now. Looks like sales have kind of stagnated a bit, though, unfortunately. But that is fine. I am okay with that. So should we do an update for Medieval Times? Actually, we should do an update for 4th Fantasy. It's still selling extremely well. Although updates are getting pretty pricey now, 900,000 for that. We will see if that is worth it. Like, even though 4th Fantasy has been on the market for much longer, it is still selling stronger. But it's also a much better game, right? I believe Medieval Times was only an okay game. Oh wow, this is ready to go. 200 bugs. Obviously, the 60 to 80 rating is not what I want to see, but there's a lot of bugs to get out yet. And I mean, they're not polishing yet. They're not polishing yet. They're not polishing yet, or bug fixing, I guess, as the case may be. All right, research is done. So the only miscellaneous we have left is console development, which is 10 million, which is a big investment. It's half our money. But the thing with this is, after we have console development, we then need to research all this stuff. Well, not all of it. We don't need all the hardware. We only need the latest hardware. So it's a big money investment, right? It's more than just the 10 million. So I got to decide if I'm ready or not. And more specifically, I need to make the decision, do I want to invest in the console development now? I know I'm going to at some point. That's not a question. But do I want it to be now? Or do I want to start investing in buying out competitors, right? Like, can I afford anybody? I think the 1 stars maybe I can afford. Is there a 1 star? Yeah, 20 million for Kremlin, right? I could buy them. 22 million for middle. I could buy them almost. So that's a question I need to ask myself. And maybe we'll answer it today. Maybe we won't. Maybe I'll ask it again towards the end of the video. All right, so what kind of game do we want to make next? What's popular other than RPGs right now? Simulation's popular and not saturated. but we are not good at making simulations. We haven't made a simulation. Like, I've tried to make every type of genre early on, but as more and more genres come, it's hard to stay up to date on every one. But with that said, I think I will make a simulation game, but I don't think I have a simulation engine at all, do I? I do not. So let's develop a new engine for simulation for PC, which is right here. We'll call this the Sim Engine. I know, very imaginative. Sim Engine 3, we will call it because it does have Tech Level 3, but we will include the highest level Tech Level 2 stuff as well in case we want to make a Tech Level 2 game instead of 3, right? Yeah, if they want to buy it, they can give me that. All right, that's fine. They're polishing now. They're polishing. They're bug fixing. Yeah, once these bugs are gone. Okay, it's up to 70 and 90 now. Hopefully, the estimate goes up to 80 to 100 once the bugs are gone. All right, and they can do special marketing now that they finished the TV spot. So we can do a release a beta demo, get that hype up closer to 100, or at least closer to 90, hopefully. And then let's do a, no, that's not what we want. We want to do a pre-release for the press, special marketing, Luch, there you go. Hopefully this works. All right, 7 extra hypes. That puts it at 87, I believe. All right, pre-release for the press. I wonder if that worked. All right, so let's do market research. Yeah, extra 3%. Beautiful. All right, so I'm expecting this to be a 90-plus game. It better be. So we still do have some cancellations every month, but that's fine. We're getting through them pretty quick. All right. Bugs are gone. 80 to 100 is the estimate. Do I want to polish it 80 more? I don't think so. I think we're going to put this out. We're going to self-publish. Ooh, I like the fact that we got a high score in all 4 categories. That leads me to believe this is going to be pretty good. So, self-distribution. Colored manual poster sticker. Let's put a map of the game world in there. It's an RPG, right? So that cuts into our profits a little bit, but that's fine. I'm not worried about that. What's the deluxe edition include? Oh, so the deluxe edition is the exact same as the basic edition. Well, that's probably why we're not selling any deluxe editions. All right, so we'll leave the map of the game world in there, but we'll take out the poster and the sticker. Maybe this way people will actually buy some deluxe editions. Yikes. All right, we'll give ourselves... Yeah, next week is fine. And, hey, we did not get better at many things. That is a good thing. That means we're maxed out on everything, right? All right, so I'm going to say 94 is my prediction. Holy crap, 97. Nice. Nice. All right, so how many copies of 4th Fantasy did we sell? 877,000. I expect this to sell similarly, but we will just make like 300,000 out of the gate. We'll not make many deluxe. We will not make many collectors. And we will put it on automatic. Nice. Okay, that was a good game. All right, so they're still working on the engine. So while they do that, we'll do a game report here. Even though we know RPG, right? We know how to make those. Like the game report won't do a lot. Just gonna look for commission work in the other rooms. Not a lot. All right, so we're just waiting for this engine to be done essentially right now. All right, so let's minimize 4th Fantasy so that we can see Orcs and Dragons sales. Only 9,000 week 1. That's a little disappointing. All right, so let's go large booth here. Orcs versus Dragons, Alien Androids, and let's go 4th Fantasy. I think is it still selling better? Yeah, it's still selling better. Keep it that way. All right, what were we doing here? Ooh, salesman up there. All right, so there's no point in doing any marketing for this. It's at 100. So, I mean, I guess I could train these folks. Guess I could train them. And these folks. They have the same skill set. So start training course in I went right by it, didn't I? There we go. All right, game report is done. Commission work's done. The engine is done. So we are going to make our first sim game. Dynamic music. Let's get that in there. Do we want to make... The question is, do we want to go tech level 3 here? That's the question. I do not know. What would work for a simulation game? And the way this game views simulations, it's like, think Microsoft Flight Simulator, right? That's the kind of simulators thing. So let's just make that. Let's just make Luch's Flight Simulator, right? Luch's Flight Sim. Done. Easy. Adults. Let's go. And where's our sim engine? Right here. All right, so we got PC, and we got the Macintosh for sure. Now, all right, let's see if there's anything else that's tech level 3, core engine. Okay, so how are the user bases? So the Amigo and the Qatari, the user bases are going up. You know what? Let's do it. Let's make this a tech level 3 game. Because, I mean, graphics really matter for a sim, right? So we want the best graphics we can get. Is there new copy protection? There's not. There will be soon. So we want gameplay down, graphics up, tech, we'll leave tech there. Sound probably up as well. And here, God, I don't know. Story down for sure. Innovation up, maybe? Yeah, let's try that. I'm going to say probably core gamers. Maybe. I don't know. That might be wrong. Turn on everything that matters, which is only 24 things, but that's okay. And very few of them have the green dot. Split screen multiplayer and day-night cycle are all. So this is not going to be a 97% game, right? And that is fine. We're not expecting it to be. But we're just trying to diversify, right? I like to get I like to be at least decent at as many genres as possible so that we can chase trends, right? So later on in the game, if simulation becomes trend, at least we have one simulation game under our belt, right? That's the idea. All right, let's do like a day, like I was going to say day 1 patch, but I guess it's 3 weeks old. Let's do a patch for Orcs and Dragons 4 here. Yeah, I like those sales. 17,000. That's more like it. That's what I want to see. Perfect. Oh, and hey, if you're enjoying this video, do me a favor. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Join my Discord. Maybe if we get enough interest, we can do a multiplayer game of this. That'd be cool. That would be cool. All right, so what's next? Is there any research? Oh, there is an engine feature. All right, so once that's done, we'll do some engines. There's no commission work. So what now? I guess I could do an update for Alien Android Explorer. There's only been one for it, I think, right? Yeah. We only did one update for Medieval Times. We did not support Medieval Times very well. Yikes. I probably should have done a little... Should have done more to support that. Ooh, and we need our marketing team to finish. It says no hype. All right, well, I'm gonna have to pull 4 people out of here. Fortunately, to do some marketing, because this game has no hype. Because it's not a sequel. Like, I sometimes forget that stuff that's not a sequel. it needs marketing. And I'm gonna need an extra production room. Well, I can pull Medieval Times off the market here soon. Yeah, I likely will, actually. Alright, so they did that. And then we'll do one of those. Get 25, do one radio to get 40, and I'll probably just leave it at that. I don't think I want to invest too hard in this. I don't expect it to be great. Honestly, I don't. I might even lose money out of it. That's fine. That's not the end of the world. Well, or do I want to do one TV spot? No, by the time we'd get it done, the game would already be out. Right? So let's not do that. Alright. Let's wait for this engine thing to be done. Alright, so how long is this the trend for? 21 more weeks. So we could probably squeeze one more game out. What kind of game would that be? What's popular? I could go back to the strategy well. I mean, actions. Simulation is the only thing really other than role-playing game that's popular. I guess fighting game, but I'm not doing two unknown genres back to back. So I guess it'll be action. Actually, we haven't done an action in like 5 games. Oh, wait. So arcade cabinets don't count for this. So these are my last 5 games, right? This is to determine if my fans are bored or not. If you use the same genre too often, fans get bored. But you'll notice this isn't including Alien Androids 4, which is an action game, which is my second to last game. It should be in this slot. So arcade cabinets don't count towards bored fans. That is interesting. That is good to know. We're going to do an action game. So if we're doing an action game, we need to update the action engine. And we're definitely doing tech level 3 because now there's all 4 things tech level 3. We're done tech level 2. So it'll be action engine 3 because it's tech level 3. Beautiful. And they are going to research dynamic level of difficulty. Ooh, Flight Sim got 100 points in technical. That's good. All right. Ooh, 40 to 60. But, I mean, they're still working. Well, they're polishing. Yeah, this game is not going to be good. Unfortunately. All right, so medieval times. Let's pull you off the market. Did you make a profit? You did. Hey, you made 5 million. And you weren't even that good. Well, it wasn't that bad. But again, I also didn't support it well. Right? Remember? So you guys can do... where are we at? Loot Fight Slim. Let's do a pre-release. Release a beta demo. Or Fantasies off the market. Okay. It made 15 million. It did well. So I got 2 free rooms now. Actually, man, yeah. It takes longer to make games, right? So I have fewer games out right now. And special marketing pre-release for the press. 2 hype. 2 whole hype. Yay. Awesome. All right. Now the pre-release for the press worked because it cannot work. You can lose points off of it. All right, so hopefully it's up to 60 to 80 estimate. Okay, so that's fine. So it'll be over 70. So it's not as bad as I feared. When I saw that 40 to 60 estimate, I was getting kind of concerned, honestly. So we will self-distribute. Map of the game world, sure. Next week, sure. All right, so we're getting, yeah, so we got to learn how to do all this tech level 3 stuff, right? That's fine. 77. That's fine. That will not hurt us, I don't think. So let's produce game. Which Flight Sim. Yeah, that works. We're going to move that many copies? Yeah, we'll move that many copies. And you can do this little contract work. Since you're not doing anything, you can do a day 1 patch for Lucha Flight Slim. You can research at a genre, building game. Apparently, we're dirty up here. All right, so we do want to get a game report on this sim because this is our first sim. So we definitely want a game report on that. And let's do... Actually, let's port... We want to port Alien Androids 4 over to home consoles. It's cheaper to port than make a new game, right? Let's try it. Let's see what happens. Let's see how it sells as a port. It might not sell well. We will find out. all the tech level 3 stuff. All right, new copy protection, ATC Protect 2.0. Equip. And we are locked in. It's a good thing because we can't move them. Turn everything on. 30 of 30. All right. So yeah, there's going to be some AA games coming soon because we have 30 things. 89 hype right out of the gate. Okay. That's good, I guess. And we'll make it even better. And yeah, just got to wait for them to be done on that. Nice. Oh, so you guys don't need to market that game because it has 89 hype out of the gate. Game of the year. Oh, yeah, I tried to pick these people up and I got interrupted rudely. Go finish your training session. It's almost done. That's fine. And you guys are done in that game report, so you can now make that good. It's selling okay. Only okay, though. But this game update will help. It always does. Game updates always help. And let's do an update for Orcs versus Dragons. Wait, is there commission work? Oh, get 64 extra points. One of your graphics designers has continued working on the current game in his spare time. Cool. Hey, look, I didn't tell him to do that. He did it on his own. I'm just saying. Let's blast through this commission work. Some somewhat lucrative ones here. Somewhat. Not terribly, but somewhat. Alright, so let me know in the comments. Should I focus on console development right now or buying out competitors? So let me know. Let me know what you think. Because I'm still on the fence. Alright, so they're done. So we need 3 of them to go into support. And the rest of them go back to their marketing department. And what does the market research say? Oh, they think it's going to be RPG again? 87% still buy arcade cabinets, but once I start making my own console, I'm probably not going to make many arcade games. Well, you know what, though? Like, if I have a console development team and they're not currently working on a console, if I still have a workshop, I can just swap them over, right? This must be out of date, because it's RPG and sports up there. But I could have swore I did market research a few minutes ago, didn't I? I don't know, maybe I didn't. It's definitely possible that I didn't. Alright, so they got through that commission work pretty quickly. So let's do another update for Orcs and Dragons. Because it's still selling extremely well. So even if we lose a bunch of money off Loot's Blight Slim, it'll be fine, because Orcs and Dragons is killing it. Alright, so this is not looking good right now. But, I mean, there's a bunch of bugs. Our sound team still has multiple things to get through. Our graphics team still has multiple things to get through. They have multiple... Yeah, this game's going to be a lot better when it's actually done. I'm not sure why our main development team was got through it so fast. Also, in the next episode, I'm going to start taking advantage of this real estate. I probably should have this episode, but honestly, building the rooms is probably my least favorite part of this game, so I'm kind of... You know, I'm pushing it off. And 700,000. Is it worth it investing another 700,000 into this game? Probably not. This will definitely be the last one I do with that. So console development is the only thing. You know what? Let's train our research team then. Since they don't have anything else to do right now. And let's make them take a while. Alright, so new trend just came. It was role-playing game. Okay. So that's a trend for 86 weeks, a little over a year. Alright, so let's do market research. So they were right about the trend, but they were wrong about sports game being the unpopular. Interesting. Alright. So let's see what the next one is. Not that it really matters. Right? We're not going to... 86 weeks away. Alright, so they're polishing now. So what kind of game are we going to make next? What else is popular besides RPGs? Simulation's still popular. We haven't made a puzzle game in a while. So let's update our puzzle engine. Let's get that up to date. Where are you at, puzzle engine? Tech level 3. Level 3, tech level 3, tech level 3. Nice. Puzzle engine 3. Personal computer, that's what we want. Beautiful. Research teams and training. They're still bug fixing. They're still working on graphics. Sound team is polishing though. And let's do some special marketing then for Alien Androids 4 port. Release a beta demo and then a pre-release for the press. Okay, the pre-release for the press is done. Or beta demo is done. Got it backwards there, Luch. All right, 14 hypes. That puts it up to what? 100 hypes. So we can overhype this. Let's do our first overhype. So, what overhype does? It costs 200,000. It can fail. It can just straight up fail. But if it succeeds, you get 200 hype. But even after that, though, if the game's not good, people get pissed. But if the game is good, which this should be, which I probably should have looked at the... Yes, okay, so it's 80 to 100. It'll sell much better, right? Because it has 200 hype. If it goes through. But it cannot go through. We will see. Did it go through? It did not. No overhype. That's fine. That's not the end of the world. I'm okay with that. I mean, it's a waste of $200,000. But it is what it is. All right, so self-distribution. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the map of the game world lately, apparently. Next week, sure. Emix is pissed that we didn't let them publish that. When's the last time I let anybody publish something of mine? You guys got to let it go. Like, seriously. Beautiful. I mean, we're still working on getting better at this tech level 3 stuff, but we're getting there. So because of that, I'm expecting this to not be super high. I'm expecting low 90s. And I was completely wrong. 99%. Wow. All right. On that note, that's it for this video. Hope you liked it. If you did, hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. But most importantly, be good to each other. Have a great day. And I'll see you in the next one. 99%, guys. Woo! Let's go.